And the thing that stood out to me was people who are committed to doing something to good no matter what. So we have this organization at school, it's Chargills. So we're committed to doing, we're committed into it, but we don't have to, you know, because we want to.
Darren, I want to get you guys' feedback. It said, see what you think about it. It said, when your desires are strong enough, you appear to possess superhuman powers to achieve. What does that mean to you? Anybody? Yes.
I'm David, and when that line means to me that when it says superhuman powers, it almost appears as if nothing can stop you, or as if you're invincible, or as if you're unbreakable. But truthfully, you're just as great as anyone else can be. Anyone else is as great as you. They just choose not to. You choose to be who you are because that's what you believe.
Okay. Anybody else?
That makes me like when you know what you want to do and you have a desire to do it, you'll probably do things that like you wouldn't think about doing, and that'll help you get to your goals. So it's like you'll do stuff that's out of the ordinary or out of your comfort zone to help you achieve what you want.
Like if you're in love, you just do stuff that you don't normally do. It just takes you to a higher place, you know. And I feel like we have that same kind of love for something that you want to do or anything that you possess those same kind of things.
Okay. Remember I talked about if I say, picture your mind. If I ask you guys, okay, remember I told you because we think in pictures? If I say we think in pictures, and so I want you to tell me, what does your mind look like? Like, what does your mind look like? What would you say? You would say brain, yes.
Like a space.
Like a space?
I be in space, like,
Okay.
oh, this is
Okay. Yep. Anybody else? Anybody else? Now, a lot of people say that. When they say, what does your mind look like? They'll think, okay, my brain. Your brain, say it again. Do we have a mind?
We don't have.
No, we do have a mind.
No, wait. No.
This just means it's not physical.
Yeah.
It's not physical. Okay. And so that's what happens. So remember, whenever we can't conceive something, it brings about confusion. And if you can't conceive it, then how are you ever going to change it? You're going to feel like it's just happening to you. But it is the most powerful gift that we've been given. Our body is just not our most powerful gift. That's the vessel. That's holding us. That's holding the energy, the spirit that we have, of who we are. Okay? Our brain is just a part of it. It's an organ, just like our heart is. It's part of the central nervous system. But we are spirit. We are more than just our body. That's what we said. We're more than our problems. We're more than our circumstances. We are more than that. Okay? And so what this drawing is, and again, I don't claim the fame to created this, a gentleman by the name of Bob Proctor. Okay, I do a lot of reading and I do videos and watch and stuff like that. He got it from somebody else. And he came up and said, you know what, let's do an illustration of what the mind is. And so think about this in your mind. Okay, think about this right here, this circle is your mind. Everybody's mind, there's two parts to your mind. There's a conscious and there's a subconscious. The conscious is where we think. That conscious part of it is right now, because you guys are old enough, right now it's what you're hearing, how you're processing, sight, taste, hear, you have me, sound, touch, all those things in your conscious mind. You have the ability to reason. You hear something, nah, I don't want to do that. Or you see something, nah, I don't care what that looks like. You make your own decision. Your conscious mind, it can accept or reject anything. Okay? Your conscious mind can. I mean, you're in control of when things come and how you receive it or not. Then you have your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, okay, is your feeling mind, your emotional mind. And so here's what's interesting about that, is that between the years of 0 to about 8, in some cases 10, all you had that was being developed was your subconscious mind. That meant in those years, Everything that went into you, what you saw around your house, how your mom and dad treated you, how other people treated you, what they said, what you heard, what you experienced, is all now in here. You guys seen the movie Inside Out? You ever seen it? Okay, remember, it was all in there? It's all in here. There's nothing you've ever experienced that's lost to you. You just may not recall it at the moment. And so your subconscious mind has all these experiences, both good and bad. Your feelings are deeply rooted in your subconscious mind. You ever have something, be going along and all of a sudden, you're just not even thinking about it and you hear a song. And that song is a time that somebody broke up with you or when somebody hurt you. And all of a sudden, you can almost see what it was like again. You can feel it. Why? Because it was in your subconscious mind. Because it got in there and it's still there. But the conscious part of what you saw, what you heard, brought it up. Now watch this. Yes, ma'am.
So you basically saying your thoughts are the things turning your ideas into reality.
Yes. Yes. And so watch this. So remember, 0 to 8, subconscious mind. That's why with kids, what happened with them when they're younger, what happened with you, all your experiences have a result of who you are today and how you think. If you grew up in a house and your parents was positive and they keep building into you, they're telling you about how royalty you are and they tell you about what you can do, and you saw that, then you will grow up with the mindset that I can be that, I can do that. But a lot of us didn't grow up into that. We grew up seeing our parents struggle. We grew up not understanding that their parents never taught them. So they're just teaching us what they know, which is not a whole lot of everything when it comes to personal or child development. And so what happens is, from 0 to 8, we got all this stuff that's in there. Now watch this. We get to age 9, 10, 11. As we start getting older, then we start to develop more of our conscious mind. When you guys started turning 9, 10, 11, 12, that's when you started rebelling against what your parents say, right? You start deciding for what you want or what you don't want. Because guess what? Now your conscious mind is being developed now. It's your thinking mind. It's your reasoning mind. Where you're starting to now, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. But remember, this is still there. And the things that you engage in or you approach, that you learn, I'll just put 17 because you got it.
What side are you going to win? Or how do you determine what side you're going to win?
Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, just like it said, you have the power to control the destiny of your life. You have to decide for yourself, what is it that you truly want? What is your purpose? What is it that you truly believe? What is it that you truly believe? Okay, and again, at the end of the day, if you're walking around believing a lie, then at the end of the day, you're not going to walk in a greater level of peace. And so the way you do it, watch this. So, does this make sense so far, you guys? So watch this. If I want to have better results in my academics, then I have to, because my conscious mind is going, I may have failed in the 3rd grade. I may have got bad grades. I might have had a teacher said, you know what, you this, you're that. Or I may have had a dad that this, that, and the other. And that's in there. But I want to do better in class. And I want to do better grades. And I'm believing that I can. I'm thinking that I can. But then once it gets here, it battles against what I truly, truly believe. So what has to do, we have to do work on the subconscious mind. And here's how you do it. The way you redirect, the way you train your subconscious mind is through emotion, energy, and repetition. Emotion, energy, and repetition. That means with what I say, what I do, I have to do it with emotion, energy, and repetition. That means I just can't say something about myself and just say, okay, that's it, it's changed. I got to keep saying it about myself. I got to retrain myself. I got to retrain my thoughts. And I do that, so watch this. Somebody was saying, I'm just going to share something. So here's what I personally meditate on. I'm going to give you guys insight. This is what I personally meditate on. 3 main things throughout the day. One of them, it says, I am happy and so grateful that I'm wealthy, healthy, I'm full of wisdom and influence. That's one thing that I just meditate on. Next thing I meditate on is I'm so happy and I'm grateful that I am a successful, powerful, motivational messenger of inspiration and hope to all people in all nations. What am I constantly doing? I am so happy and I'm so grateful that I am a successful, powerful, motivational messenger of inspiration and hope to all people in all nations. See, as I am convincing myself of that, as I'm telling myself of that, it's coming to pass. Is anybody being inspired by me being here today? It's coming to pass. This is what I also meditate on as it pertains to wealth. I'm happy and I'm so grateful that money flows to me in increased quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. So that means that money is flowing to me in increased quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I don't have to run after money. Money runs after me. And so at the end of the day, that's my meditation. So watch this. If I'm walking around seeing that and thinking that about myself, do you think that I'm going to walk around feeling, oh man, I'm just a poor old person just trying to make it in? Nah, that ain't me. That ain't how I'm created. I'm not arrogant. Arrogant compares itself. Confidence believes in yourself. That's the difference. And so I'm walking around doing what? I'm building me. What am I doing? I am consciously thinking on what I'm thinking on. I'm constantly rejecting or receiving what it is that I'm saying about myself. Watch this. Does that mean that I'll never have a negative thought? No. It's like a bird. I can't stop a bird from flying over my head, but I can stop that bird from putting a nest in my head. So that means when the words come, when the thoughts come, when the song comes on, when these things happen, when you see things on TV, you get a chance to accept it or reject it. If you accept it, it goes through. And it sticks in here, and then it comes out of your body and produces a result. If you reject it, it just get rejected, and it never get a chance to go in here. We are rewriting the program. This right here, your subconscious, also in the spiritual world, is your heart. That is also your heart. It is the area of you that is holding on to the emotional and the feelings part of you. And so if you want to change your life, change your thinking. Make sure you're conscious on what in the world am I thinking. You got to ask yourself that. And only you can determine it. And so this is not a mindlessness state like I just want to be just, no, this ain't it. What am I thinking about? What am I thinking about my relationship? So now, all the things that you learn, that you go through, 9 to 17, still gets deposited here. Still gets here. It comes in here. And so now you'll see this. As you guys are here now, every ideal, thought, thing comes to you now, right now, in your conscious mind. As I'm talking to you, you have the ability to accept or reject what I'm saying. As you read this, you have the ability to accept or reject what I'm saying. As you see things on TV, you hear things on the radio, that's why you got to watch what you listen to. That's why you got to watch what you see. Why? Because it gets inside, and then it gets into the feeling mind, and watch this. Whatever gets into here, your subconscious mind treats it as this is real. You want to know how I know this? How many guys ever watched a horror movie? You're sitting there watching the movie in the safety of your own comfort of your home or at the movies, and you hear this music, din, 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 it's coming in the subconscious mind. You know what I mean? You're seeing this person acting stupid, like, what in the world, what are you doing? You see it, you're processing it, it gets inside your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, it travels to your subconscious where you feel, and then it tells your body what to do. Now I'm nervous. Why? You allowed it to come in, it got into the feeling mind, you didn't reject it, you accepted it. It got into your feeling mind, and then it told your body what to do, and then the body produces results. So when we think about our life, does that make sense? Anybody ever had that situation? So now you can see, we say, well, wait a minute, how can I not get scared on certain things? How can I not walk in fear? Watch what I see. Watch what I hear. Pay attention to what I'm thinking. Because if I'm thinking it, and then it gets in here, thoughts of failure, thoughts of doubt, thoughts of unbelief, thoughts of insecurity, thoughts of the pain that I experience, it gets in here, and it's anchored in. That's why you'll have somebody, you'll watch different shows and whatever. Dr. Phil, Ayanna, Fix My Life, whatever it is, and I love that show, by the way. And you'll see that they're dealing with issues that happened when they were 9 years old, when they were 10 years old, because it never went away. It's still there. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. You said that your conscious mind is fighting against your subconscious mind. Okay, say you're listening to something and whatever you listen to wouldn't necessarily be a good influence, but it's fighting against your subconscious mind telling you not to do that or not to feel this way or whatever.
Yes. So the question was, can your conscious mind and subconscious mind fight against it? Yes, they can. Because there's things that you know, that you believe, that you truly believe. But now you're thinking the things that you don't believe. You know what I mean? They're telling you that, man, hey, money, power, and sex is it. But deep in your heart, no, that ain't it. What's more important to me is about loving one another, forgiving, walking in hope, being a person of purpose. But you're listening to this stuff, and you feel it. Or it's just like you be in a relationship. And your heart is telling, you know what I'm saying? And your heart is telling your intuition, telling you, it's something about this cat. I need to run away. But you're listening to all this crap these Negroes saying. I got daughters, right? You listen to all this stuff he's saying or she's saying, and you know within yourself that I should be doing something different. And then you have a battle. You have a battle. Yes, ma'am. All right. So that way now you'll be able to look at this when you go home, okay? So before I go on, okay? Before I go on, I'm just going to remember, take a picture of this just so you can take it with you when you go home. Really quick, I'm just going to cover real quick with this. All right. We have natural senses, sight, taste, touch, feel, sound, okay? We have all those. But we also have, go around that way, boss. All right. We also have intellectual faculties. These are higher faculties about that you have, that everybody has, but not everybody develops. And so those areas are, real quick, eyes up here, you guys, they are your will. That is your ability to focus on what you want. Your perception, your ability to see things the way you want to see it, meaning two people see the same exact thing. One person sees it as an opportunity, other person sees it as a tragedy. You get to perceive, yes. Yes, yep. You guys gotta take a picture of this, okay? Your perception on life, your attitude on life. How do I see this? Your perception. Everybody has it, but only you decide. The next one, your reasoning. That is your ability to eject or reject something. You turn on the news or you hear something on the radio. With an imagination. When you were younger, nobody had to tell you not to dream. But as you get older, they tell you to stop daydreaming. They tell you stop dreaming. They tell you, hey, you can't do this, you can be this. No. You're God's greatest creation. Okay, everything I said that ever happened right now in the world, the phone you have right now was in the ideal of somebody. It was a vision of somebody. Steve Jobs didn't finish college because he got a vision. And he fulfilled it. I want to fly. I believe that we can make a plane. They had no higher education. So does it mean you have to go to college to be someone creative and inventive? No. It just means you have to allow your mind to be creative, imaginative, and you got to write it down. And so everybody has an imagination. Your intuition, that gut feeling, trust that gut feeling. Everybody has it. When we talked about the conscious and subconscious fighting against each other, a lot of it has to do with you know you shouldn't be doing something, and you do it anyway. I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I do it anyway. I know I'm not supposed to be calling him or her, but I'm doing it anyway. I know this is not the best thing for me. I do it anyway. When you're having an internal battle, it's confusion. All right, and the last one, your memory. Everybody has one, but just like a muscle, it could be a strong memory or a weak one. You have to work it. You guys have to work it. Does that make sense? All right, remember, make sure you take a picture of that. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Go on your phone, go on to Google, all right? And I want you to type in personality test By Jung, J-U-N-G. J-U-N-G. Yeah. Personality assessment. Real quick, you guys, go ahead.
Guys, speak up.
I think this is a wonderful experience, and that I can use this to motivate others. I plan to motivate others.
Awesome.
I think this was a great experience and kind of reinforced my motivation.
Awesome.
It gave me a new point of view of how to view things and how my mom would be.
Awesome.
This experience was delightful. I believe it helped me succeed in the future.
I enjoyed it. It definitely driven me to figure out what it is I want to be. Speak up.
Awesome.
I really liked it because it just reminded me that hard work equals success.
Thank you.
This experience inspired me because it helped me like learn how I plan on being successful.
Very nice.
I like it because it helped me see things. It helped me think about what I'm going to do and what I'm going to do.
Awesome.
I like this experience because it taught me how my mom works.
I like this experience because it gives you alternative routes, not just that. It helps you see other paths.
My name is Nigel, and I like this experience because, yeah, you were just great. It was enlightening, very enlightening.
My name is Zaria, and I think this experience is very eye-opening. And I learned that you need to set goals for yourself and try to reach them. My name is Chanel, and this experience helped me because it just gave me some more motivation.
I've learned a lot of new things and been inspired by this experience.
My name is Tanaya, and this experience has taught me how to make sure that I am motivated.
My name is Layla, and this was a great experience and it helped with setting goals. My name is Tyler, and this helped me become better and like become more successful.
My name is Shatiana, and this experience was great because it was real inspirational and it was real eye-opening. Thank you.
My name is Jamari, and this experience really showed me some exposure.
My name is Tyra. This experience was really good. It gave me a lot of tips and things that I can do better in my future, and it was very inspirational to me.
Awesome. All right, listen, on behalf of 5,000 role models and everyone, listen, I just want to say congratulations, you guys. Thank you for allowing me to impart. The next time we come, you guys, for those that are still committed to the program, still stay with it, man, you will receive one of these. Okay, this is my book that I will give to you. Next Level Motivation, Principles for Life, Living Life to the Fullness. The next time we start to come. So thank you guys again, man. It's been a pleasure, man.
All right, let's give it up for Donovin Darius, guys. So, guys, on behalf of the 5,000 Role Models of Excellence and the Lady Trojans, we would like to present Mr. Donovin Darius with this token of our appreciation for your support and dedication. Rebar High School 2017. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. There you go. Nice. Man, this thing look a little foggy now. Got it. There it is. Y'all looking good with it. Y'all looking good with it. We got a last one over here.
Hold your book, guys. Y'all
Hold
not
your book in
listening.
front of you. Remember, I can take little snapshots of this, screenshots, so we're good. Oh, you know what? I never pushed start yet, right? You know what? I might need to do it with that one because this one is full.
Church
Thank
people
you.
got 2 books.
Number 2? Number 3?
Allows you to relate and work more effectively with others on your team and your
Number 4?
Helps you avoid and resolve conflict more efficiently.
Number 5?
You can gain greater understanding of how to lead.
Number 6?
Increase self-actualization leads to great performance.
Number 7?
Help you to your best ways to learn and learn.
Number 8? Number 9? And 10? Based off of what we see in those results, how many of you guys feel like that would be a great tool for us to know, information for us to have? Exactly. And so what you're going to do is you're going to actually take the assessment, and if you turn to page 27, I'll just help you understand a little bit what you're going to see. And then if you turn beyond that, it actually goes a little further and deeper into it. So when you take this assessment, okay, I think there's like 72 questions, and when you take it, 64, when you take it, you're answering the questions based off of your preference. Not somebody else, but your preference. And then all you do, and at the end, it's going to say submit or score it, then you score it. It will then give you 4 letters. After you get those 4 letters, each letter will be here. It'll tell you some different characteristic traits about you, and then you can read some more on here. Okay? Another thing on that page, once you see it, then I want you to type in this. So remember, you're going to take a picture of this board, and it's going to help you here, okay? All right. Okay, so after you get your results, right, and after you look at these pages, if you want to go further and find more about it, Google this, portrait of, and then put your letters in there. Remember, take a picture of that so you remember. Portrait of, put your letters in there. What you're going to see is going to start talking so much about you based off of the results you gave. And then at the bottom, you'll be able to click a heart, which says relationship. You'll pick a thing that says careers, all that. And it'll tell you, what are your strengths? What are your areas of improvement? It'll tell you what careers you're more likely to be drawn towards. And at the end of the day, you're like, wait a minute, this is speaking just about me. And this is actually how I feel. How many of you guys been in a situation in a room or a family, and it seems like you're the only person there and nobody really understands you? All right, so what we want to do is we want to introduce you back to yourself. And we want you to grow from there. All right? And so again, that's what you're going to do by the next time we come. All right? By the next time we come, remember, I'm going to actually have these books. So we're going to turn these in. So you'll better go to portrait of, put it in, and then you can kind of fill your way through that. I guarantee you guys, that will be very eye-opening for you as it was for me. So do me a favor, you guys. You can go ahead and pass your